So that's a really good question, and I'm going to answer it by using the word education, because we do a lot of educating in this program. We're going to be using neuroscience and behavioral psychology as we go through the program. As I always say, if we understood the way our brains were hardwired, we would be able to let ourselves off the hook for a lot of things. Another component of this is the difference between desire and capacity. I've never worked with a client who didn't have the desire to make the change, but there's an important component we really need to understand when we want to make a sustainable change. We have to have the capacity to make that change. That muscle is what I'm really talking about. We may have the desire, but do we have that muscle, that intestinal fortitude that we need to be able to make that change? And that's one of the things that we really pay a lot of attention to in this course. Every participant is going to have one-on-one coaching, several hours of it actually, as they go through the program. We're going to help them develop that muscle, the capacity to actually make that change. In the program, we're also going to bust the myth about weight loss and exercise. Most people are really relieved to hear that we do not have a huge exercise component in our program. We have this belief that we can eat what we want and then go to the gym and exercise it off, and that simply is not true. Should we exercise? Yes. Should we maintain healthy, functional bodies? Yes. Should we work to build lean muscle? Absolutely. But this myth, this idea about being able to have calorie in and then calorie off at the gym simply is not true, and we're going to bust that myth once and for all. Well, we're going to develop capacity in this program, again, through education, and education is the key. So we're going to do some external education, and we're going to do some internal education. The external education is going to be weekly teleclasses, we're going to be using videos, we're going to be doing a lot of reading, a book comes along with the program, and of course the all-important internal component, one-on-one coaching with a certified professional coach to do some self-exploration, some self-reporting about lifestyle and eating habits, and to begin to develop that capacity, again, that muscle that we need to develop to make sustainable change that we want to make. And we also have a cutting-edge app just released to the market by Embody 360 that will help us keep on track if we want to use that type of technology. We're going to create structure and accountability and be with you every step of the way, because oftentimes awareness about what we're doing or not doing is all that's really needed to kickstart that capacity to make the change that we need to make. There are so many changes that happens to people who go through this course. Of course, everyone wants to know how much weight are they actually going to lose. And I want to say that my average client loses between 8 and 17 pounds the first month of the program. But that's really just the beginning. There are so many other things that are going to happen to them as they go through this program. Most people come to the program with weight loss as their primary objective, but it doesn't take long for them to start experiencing other benefits as well. By the end of the second week, serious results are going to start to be apparent. Brain fog begins to lift. Fatigue starts to go away. That bloating feeling starts to disappear. Energy starts to increase, and clear, quick thinking begins to take place. Our skin gets brighter, our hair gets shinier and softer, stomach problems go away, digestion returns to normal. There are so many amazing, unexpected benefits that you get from making this lifestyle change. This course is designed for anyone who wants to learn the skill of making sustainable lifestyle change, or any change for that matter of fact. I'm going to be using what I've learned from Harvard, from Queensland University in Australia, and from many other sources to teach you how to make sustainable change, whether it be around your health, whether it be around your career. This methodology you will be able to use again and again. So it sounds pretty great, doesn't it? So how do you get started? Simply click the registration button on the screen and we will jump into action to help you make the sustainable life change that you want to make.